A smile, it's like this universal language we all share. It's how we show joy, how we connect. But what happens when that simple act becomes something you're self-conscious about? Today, we're going to dive into a pretty incredible transformation and see how modern dentistry can bring back not just teeth, but confidence itself. All right, so where does our story begin? Well, it starts with a problem that's actually really common, but also really tough. We're looking at a smile that's been damaged to the point where it affects everything, from just being able to eat comfortably to having the confidence to laugh without even thinking about it. And this right here, this is a challenge a lot of people can probably relate to. We're talking significant wear, decay, and damage. And look, this isn't just about how it looks, right? It's really about health, about function. So you get to this point, what's next? What can you even do? So how do you tackle a really complex dental problem like this one? I mean, it's pretty clear a simple fix isn't going to cut it. You need something that's going to bring back function, something that's strong enough to last for the long haul, and, this is key, something that looks totally natural. And that solution, well, it's a real cornerstone of restorative dentistry. It's called the PFM bridge. Now, I know, the name sounds super technical, but the idea behind it is actually pretty brilliant and, more importantly, it works. Okay, so what in the world is PFM? It just stands for porcelain fused to metal. And the concept is actually pretty straightforward. Think of it like this. On the inside, you've got this super strong, durable metal framework. That's for all the heavy lifting, biting and chewing. But then on the outside, fused right onto that metal, is a layer of beautifully crafted porcelain that's shaped and colored to look just like a natural tooth. And this is what it's all about. This is the goal. You get a smile that doesn't just look fantastic and totally natural, but one that's also built on this incredibly strong foundation. It's really the perfect marriage of strength and beauty. And that's really the key takeaway here. With PFM, you're getting the best of both worlds. You've got that metal core inside, giving you that rock-solid, long-lasting foundation, and then the porcelain on the outside gives you that flawless, natural look. It's just a genius combination of materials. Okay, so how do you actually get from that before state to this incredible after? Well, it's definitely not magic. It's a really meticulous, step-by-step clinical journey. Let's walk through it. So this basically breaks down the whole process for us. You start, of course, with the initial state, the damaged teeth. Then, and this is a super critical step, you have the foundation prep. This is where the existing teeth are very carefully shaped to create a solid base for that new bridge. After that, the custom-made PFM structure gets fitted. And then you get the final result, beautifully installed and fully integrated. It's so important to realize this isn't some automated machine-driven process. Every single step, from the first moment of shaping the teeth all the way to matching the final color perfectly, demands just an incredible amount of skill, artistry, and precision from the whole dental team. All right, so we've seen the problem, we get the solution now, and we've walked through the whole journey. So now it's time for the big reveal. Let's really look at this transformation. Wow. I mean, the transformation is just incredible, isn't it? And it's not just a technical fix for the teeth. You can almost feel the confidence and comfort coming back in that aftershot. It's a total night and day difference. Now, this view from a more clinical angle really shows you the clever engineering that goes into a new smile like this. You can see that foundation that was so carefully prepared, and you can see how perfectly the new bridge just sits right on top of it, creating this complete, solid restoration. And here we have it one more time, the very beginning of the journey, right next to the final result. The contrast is just staggering. It really drives home the incredible power of a procedure like this. So, as we start to wrap this up, it's pretty obvious that a procedure like this is about way more than just fixing some teeth. It's really about restoring a fundamental part of who we are as people. So, what's the real impact here? Let's break it down. First, you've got restored function. I mean, the simple ability to eat what you want and speak clearly, that's huge. Then there's improved oral health because you're protecting what's underneath. And this is a big one, a massive, massive boost in confidence. And finally, this isn't a temporary fix. It's a durable, long-term solution that's built to last. There's that famous quote, the shortest distance between two people is a smile. And when you look at a transformation like the one we've just seen, you really get how true that is. Restoring a smile is really about restoring that connection with other people. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. After seeing this entire journey, from beginning to end, from a place of discomfort to one of pure confidence, it really makes you stop and think, what is the real value of a smile that you are truly proud to share with the world? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.